I really feel bad for LeBron fans. I don't think they get it. I don't think they truly get it. I feel like you can beat them on the head with it over and over, and they still won't get it. They keep trying to find ways to fight what we're saying, but it doesn't work. It puts them in the pickle even more. Now they trying to go after Jordan's competition, at least on this channel. And I'm referring to my last video about this whole fake GOAT narrative that people just won't let go. This comparisons of Jordan and LeBron, they just won't let go. They don't understand. Now they ask him, what did Jordan play in his finals? Even though if you knew basketball, if they truly knew basketball, they should know. And then now I can try to compare that competition to whoever LeBron faced. I'm going to say this right here. Jordan's competition, and I think I might have said this in the last video. Jordan's competition, if they was in their prime playing in today's league, anywhere from 2010 till now, meaning Karl Malone, John Stockton, Clyde Drexler, Magic Johnson, James Worthy. I forgot to mention James Worthy yesterday. James Worthy, Gary Payton, Sean Kemp. Those are just a few of Jordan's competition in the finals. If you want to go down to the Eastern Conference, Patrick Ewing, Reggie Miller, the list goes on. They would absolutely have a incredible time in today's league due to the rules and due to some of these dudes not being soft ass teddy bears. Dude, players back then, they was just better. Yeah, some of them may not have flew out the gym, dunking the ball. But when it comes to knowledge of the game, having the mentality to go out there and get it done, not duck the smoke, it doesn't, today's players don't compare to that. I'm sorry. It doesn't compare. I saw today earlier, I don't know who this dude was. He made a video. I don't know, some people don't agree with this. But he made a video today saying Kobe is not top 5. And we all know the same reasons why they keep saying Kobe is not top 5. The biggest, stupidest argument they keep bringing is, oh, missed shots. That's the only thing they can say. And then when you ask how this, is LeBron better than Jordan, they keep bringing up those stupid stats. Stats don't tell the whole story. And I know some people don't see Kobe as top 5, but in this case, I wonder what the newer generation of fans, who they think is truly top 5 then. Because we already seen them trying to put Curry up there, at least in the top 10, and I still don't see it. Maybe top 20, but top 10? To me, the top 10 will never be touched. It can never be touched. I don't see any of these players today being in the top 10. LeBron is not in my top 10. Some of you guys already know that. The stands can go suck it somewhere and go cry in a circle. Go cry in a corner. I don't care. But KD, not top 10. And they keep trying making excuses for KD. The excuses are getting old. But I'm not going to go into KD. Shout out to Turo. I think he laid it out perfectly about KD's career entirety in the video yesterday. So shout out to him. I don't need to go in about KD. Face it, none of these players are top 10 that are playing today. I'm sorry. And Georgia's competition, they were men. They carried themselves like men. They played basketball. They were cerebral about playing basketball. They don't forget that Gary Payton was probably one of the best defenders that the league has ever seen. He's a defensive player of the year. They forget before Sean Kemp and the injuries came along and other things came along for Sean Kemp. Sean Kemp was probably one of the dominant forces in the NBA during the 90s. They forget about Clyde Drexler. Clyde Drexler put all these shooting guards today to shame. Clyde Drexler was actually very athletic, but they don't know that because they don't watch and research anything. Clyde Drexler is probably one of the better two-way players of the 80s and 90s. Well, he don't get credit for that because the kids don't know nothing about him. And you already know about Magic Johnson. I still say the best point guard that the league has ever seen. Then Oscar Robertson comes closely behind number 2. But we always got to go by rings. And, Oscar Robertson won one. But Oscar Robertson was the true definition of a point guard. James Worthy, one of the best small forwards of all time. Probably top 10 small forward of all time. But he doesn't get that credit because people younger than me don't research that. You guys stick to the past too much. Well, I hate to break it to you. The NBA of the past is better than what we're seeing. We gotta stop putting the wool over our faces about this and understand. But then again, it's hard to tell people who, like I said, were born way after I was born. And they came up seeing this. But I can understand how the 2000s, 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s basketball was better quality. Compared to what I'm seeing now, I don't even need to really watch it to understand the difference between back then and now. Partially because I did get to see some of the 90s and how it was. Sorry, LeBron fans. Jordan, with the help of Scottie Pippen. I don't even think of Scottie Pippen played with Jordan when he had been that good anyway. But with the help of Scottie Pippen, so many others, and then eventually Dennis Rodman and the second three-peat, was managed to put the league on lock and win 6 rings. They won 3 in a row twice. That is something LeBron will never able to do. And he should have done that. With all the super teams he's been on, you thought he would have done it at least once. Won 3 in a row. Nope. Couldn't do it. Because he ain't like that. The bagless king ain't like that. The simp king. And when I mean simp king, Simple Jack and his skill repertoire ain't like that. But anyways,